Hello guys, so I said in my previous video that mistakes inevitable in makeup process. Sometimes it cannot be controlled, but what do you do after these mistakes have been done is what really matters. So today I'll be showing you guys how I'm able to draw my brows. I have a very full brow, and I use two techniques. I depending on the time that I have, and I thought about it that there must be people that actually have issues with drawing their brows. So I thought to show you guys the two techniques I use in drawing my brows. Please note that I either do any of these techniques depending on the time that I have and the events that and so the first thing that I did was to show you how I use my brow gel to draw my brows, and I use the Edgar and Esther brow gel in toffee to draw. All I do is that if I need it to be more dark, I add a little a very little black gel to it, very little black gel to it, so that it can blend in with my brow color, because my brow hair is dark. Do you understand? So that is one thing I need you to know there. So depending on your brow and your skin tone, do you understand, your skin color, you have to know how to blend in. If it is the brown you want to use or a darker one you want to use, that option belongs to you. You have to be able to make that decision. But I'm just here showing you how I do mine, and I hope you are able to learn one or two things from it. So another thing I would like you guys to know is that when you have a full brow, you do not shade, you do not apply so much product. If you notice, what I did here was just fill in the brows where there is no hair. Do you understand? So please do not shade or apply products where you already have hair. It's not going to look good. It's going to look all tacky, and it won't just look good at all. Do you understand? So all you have to do is just fill in. Can you see what I'm doing? No drama. No, don't just add anything to where you have hair. Do you understand? Just look at where there's no hair and just fill. That is all you do for your brows. Even if it is not your brow, even if it's your client brows, it's still the same technique that applies to you in drawing your brows. So the next thing I did was to conceal, and I went in with this LA Girl concealer in toffee or creamy beige. No, not creamy beige, in medium beige, if I'm correct. I'm going to drop it in the comment section, in the description box, sorry. And the first coat I did wasn't I was not okay with it, so I went in to add another coat. And that is why I said, depending on what you want to achieve or where you are going to, this all depends on you. But the technique is what matters. The technique for drawing the brows, filling the brows, highlighting the brows is the same thing. Do you understand? It's just how much you want to do. If you want to do more or you want to do less is what matters, is what you have to decide on. Do you understand? So I just decided to add another coat so that it can pronounce the brow bone properly. Do you understand? So I did the same thing for this other side. So using my foundation color, I took with this Mira Cosmetic brush, I lighted the top of the brows. Please note that um you can decide to use this technique that I'm using, which is to spread, drag, if I can use that word, drag the concealer, just keep cleaning like this. Or you can decide to use this other method, which I'm going to be showing you very soon, at the front part of the brows. Doing this the other technique at the front of the brows is not easy for me because I'm doing it on myself, do you understand? But if I was to do it on a customer, I will adopt this particular technique of cleaning the upper part of the brows, do you understand? But because it is my brows, it's not comfortable doing that by myself for a long time, all the way down. Do you understand me, what I'm trying to say? So whichever technique work for you, as long because it is your own brows, you can adopt it, do you understand? But whichever way, it will still come out well. But whichever technique works for you, please adopt it and make use of it. So I did the same thing. I lighted the upper part of the other brows where I used the brow pencil to draw, and that was where the mistake came in. And it's not like it's the mistake that cannot be corrected. I mistakenly cleaned out the pencil, do you understand? And that's one of the advantages of using brow pomade. It's rare for you to clean off a brow pomade, do you understand? It's rare for you to clean out a brow gel because it's already dry and it gives a more lasting effect, do you understand? That's the advantage and disadvantages of using brow pencil and brow gel. Brow gel tends to stay more because it once it dries, it stays there. But the pencil does not really dry like that, do you understand? Depending on what you do before using the pencil, do you understand? Because I didn't do anything. If I'm rushing or I'm going somewhere, I just need to fill in my brows. I do not do anything to the pencil, do you understand? I do not apply anything before using the pencil. I don't apply brow gel, yeah, I don't apply is it brow gel now, this brow tamer before using my pencil. Some people do that, do you understand? I do it if I'm doing it on a client, but I told you specifically that this is what I do depending on the time I have, do you understand? Depending on the time I have and where I have to go to. If I have a very long day, then I would prefer to use, just know the technique that works for me and I will use it, you understand? So that's basically it. I just continue to fill in the brows. I went ahead back to add the pencil to it by just cleaning, taking the pencil and filling the parts where I cleaned off mistakenly, do you understand? And I went in again to conceal, just making sure that everything comes correct, do you understand? So that is it. So there's no mistake that cannot be corrected in makeup. Even if any mistake can be corrected. I'm going to drop a link here for you to see what I am talking about. Do you understand me? So that is it about that. So taking the remaining foundation still on the brush, my flat brush, I just went ahead to darken the front part of my brows, just to give it an illusion of not highlighting every part with a very bright concealer, do you understand? So that is what I did here, and I just went ahead and I corrected everything that needs to be corrected, which is just to clean, add more, clean, add more, clean, add more. That was just, I was checking everything was being done properly and my foundation was being blended properly. So which of this is your favorite, guys? Let me know in the comment section.